Howdy boys, it's NPC and this week in GTA. We have 3 new vehicles this week. That's kind of insane, right? 3. First up is probably the most hyped one, the Gauntlet Interceptor, which you can get for $5.4 million. In order to unlock this vehicle, to actually buy it because it's locked, you need to complete the startup mission for the brand new Cluck and Bell raid. Just the first mission where you're stealing money. Pretty straightforward, and then you can buy it for $5.4 million. In order to unlock the trade price, you need to complete the Cluck and Bell raid as the leader. You can only customize this one in your personal properties, so I'd recommend sending it to like a facility or the agency or something like that so that you're able to do so. Our next vehicle is the Benson, which is the Cluck and Bell factory truck, and you can buy it for $685K in order to unlock the trade price. Same thing as the Interceptor, you need to complete the Cluck and Bell farm raid as the leader. And our last new car for this week is the Canis Terminus, which is supposed to be our Jeep Wrangler. You can find it on the featured page of Southern San Andreas. It's under the off-road tab as well, and it is $1.87 million. And this thing is pretty sick. It's got really good acceleration. It's got a lot of customization, so I would highly recommend buying one of these if you guys like Jeeps. At Simeon's dealership this week, we have 5 kind of cool vehicles. We've got the Silvestro, we've got the Karen 190Z, Esky, the Super Diamond, and the Vapid Blade. I'm not a fan of the Vapid Blade. I am a big fan of these 3 though. I think they're really cool, so I would highly recommend that you pick those up. Vapid Blade, I think looks like the Mustang and something else had a baby. It's a really ugly baby. It looks like the Chimera from Full Metal Alchemist. Anyway, none of these cars are actually on sale this week, which is kind of surprising because usually Rockstar likes to overlap those. At the LS Car Meet this week, we've got probably the sickest lineup to date. We've got the Furore GT over here, we've got the FMJ, and the Fisker 811. That is such a cool lineup. Rockstar's just feeling so generous right now. Probably because it's the update week with the Cluck and Bell raid. It's not every day that a new raid drops, but man, that's so hype. And then for a prize ride this week, we have the Yuga Classic 4x4, which you can get by placing top 3 for 3 days in a row at the LS Car Meet Series races. And I'm personally a big fan of the Yuga Classic. I think it's one of the cooler vans in the game, and the 4x4 is just, it's an interesting vehicle for sure. I think interesting is the perfect way to describe it. Our podium vehicle for this week is the Classique Broadway, which is one of our newer vintage cars. I'm not personally a huge sucker for vintage cars, but I think of vintage cars, it is on the cooler side. It's got good customization, can make it look really clean, and it drives fairly nicely. So if you can get it for free, I mean, why not? For our luxury autos this week, we have some beautiful green machines. On the left side, we have the Canis Terminus, brand new vehicle, looks so cool. And on the right side, we have another relatively new vehicle, the Grotti Turismo Omaggio, one of the fastest supercars in the entire game around a track, not top speed. It's actually very slow for drag racing, so if you're going to drag race with it, don't buy it. But other than that, it's got a lot of good qualities. Now, we haven't even talked about any of our discounts this week, and we've had all these cool things already. Starting us off, we have the Karen Vivinite. Yes, the Toyota Sienna, which is 25% off, going for $1.2 million, down from $1.6. I'm on PC, so unfortunately, I don't have the HSW upgrades, but I still like the Karen Vivinite a lot. I think it's such a cool vehicle. The Dominator GT as well is 25% off, going for $1.6 million, down from $2.2. Jesus! Anyway, Dominator GT, great car. Very fast, sucks that it has a soft top, but what are you going to do about it? I would still recommend picking one up if you have the leftover money, because that Interceptor, man, is not cheap. The Drift Tampa is on sale for $600,000, down from $1 million. That's 40% off. Pretty cool Hoonigan car. Pay respects to Ken Block. Buy his car in GTA, and it's also got some drift tuning capabilities as well, which is pretty cool. And it's not that expensive, so if you have like a tiny bit of extra money. Under the off-road tab, we have the Declasse Draugr, which is the best off-road vehicle in the entire game. This one's also 40% off, going for $1.1 million, down from almost $1.9 million if you don't have the trade price unlocked, and it's going to be $840,000 if you have the trade price unlocked, as well as with the discount applied, down from 1.4. So pretty big discount for a very, very good vehicle. It's got a lot of great customization, feels great to drive. If you don't have one, you're missing out. And lastly, kind of random but also kind of cool, is the Nimbus, which you can get for $950,000. That is 50% off from the $1.9 million discount. Excuse me, the $1.9 million regular price. I mean, it's nothing that special, it's just a plane, but I like the Nimbus a lot. I know I'm saying everything is cool, but I swear I'm not lying. I just think this is a good update week. If it was the Luxor Deluxe or the Vellum, I would tell you it's a piece of shit. but the Nimbus actually is sauce. So for the salvage yard robberies this week, we have the Albany Hermes as the Gangbanger robbery, the Schlagen GT as the McTony robbery, and the Itali RSX as the Dugan robbery. And now for our money making this week, we're going to start with the obvious, and that's going to be the Cluckenbell Farm raid, brand new raid that Rockstar has just added into GTA Online. In order to start this raid, you're going to get a call from Vincent. You need to be outside when you're doing this, and then he will give you a setup mission marked by this big yellow V right here. The raid consists of 5 setups and a finale with a payout of about $500,000 and is soloable, for those of you who are curious. There's also 2 times money in RP on the Hunting Pack adversary mode, as well as 2 times money in RP on a few community series modes. The weekly challenge this week is complete scene of the crime, meaning you just have to complete the Cluckenbell raid, then you will get a $100,000 bonus as well as a Cluckenbell cap. Your time trial this week is the Sawmill with the part time of 2:15. And that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for this week in GTA. Be sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this week. Super content filled, which is really nice. Sub to the channel if you guys are new and would like to see more weekly updates come out in the very near future. And that's about it. Till then, take care. Peace.